Today, let's look at my entire Texas Chainsaw Massacre Blu-ray collection. Hey guys, this is Josh with Let's Play a Game. Today, let's continue my horror franchise Blu-ray and DVD collections with Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Now, I have gone through many horror franchises of all my Blu-ray collections, so definitely check those out. I actually made a playlist, my horror franchise DVD and Blu-ray collection playlist, but today, let's look at my Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies that I own on Blu-ray. First, let's look at, of course, the original, the classic Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is the 40th anniversary disc. This is the steelbook. I actually love this steelbook here, but I like the front with Leatherface on it, and then you got kind of like the landscape, the house, and then you got it looks like a chainsaw blade. That's pretty awesome. Now let's look at the inside. No inside artwork really, but this was the 40th anniversary Blu-ray disc, and this looked really good. I thought it had a really good upgrade for the 40th anniversary, but apparently the 4K looks even better, but I don't know if I'm ever going to upgrade. I was actually pretty happy with this picture quality on this one. But yeah, there's the original, the classic, one of the best horror movies out there. Really good movie. Now let's look at the Scream Factory release of Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I actually like this movie quite a bit too. It's definitely a big tonal shift. This is a lot more comedic than the first movie, but I really still enjoy this quite a bit. You got Dennis Hopper in here, and he's actually pretty good as a cop. I like him. He's pretty good in this movie. Now, I love the new artwork they did on this, but I always like on Scream Factory, you got the option to go with the old school artwork. And I love this Breakfast Club kind of take on the artwork. I actually love that they did that. It's pretty funny. I like that. And I love the Breakfast Club, so yeah, awesome. I'll do a close-up of all the extras because this was a stellar release. This also got a 4K release from Vinegar Syndrome, and I heard that was a beautiful remaster. Alright, you got awesome disc art. I always appreciate when there's disc art because half the time there's not disc art. So when they spend the money and they actually give us awesome artwork on the disc, I really appreciate that because there's a lot of releases where they don't really put disc art on it. Alright, there's the second movie, the Scream Factory release. Really stellar Blu-ray release. Fun movie. Now I got the Warner Archive collection of Leatherface. A sort of bad-ish movie, but I actually somewhat enjoy this still. I have a somewhat good time with this. It's not that great, but yeah. This had a few extras on there, at least had a commentary and all that. Then on the disc, it's kind of like the same artwork on the outside. So yeah, not the best release out there, but this movie, at least this movie got a Blu-ray release. So yeah, there's Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. Now let's look at the Scream Factory release, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Next Generation. It may be the worst of the franchise, but I enjoy it a little bit just because Matthew McConaughey gives one of the most bonker performances I ever seen. Very early in his career, Renee Zellweger. I thought this was a decent Blu-ray release though, and I didn't mind the artwork. It was funny because before they released this, they were going to have Matthew McConaughey and Renee Zellweger right here. They scrapped that real quick. They were probably like, nope, you can't do that. Then you got the kind of the classic artwork there, and then kind of a carryover on the Blu-ray disc. So yeah, this was a decent Blu-ray release for a movie that most people hate. So I'm actually surprised Scream Factory grabbed this up and did a somewhat decent release of The Next Generation. And if you're a Matthew McConaughey fan at all, you have to see this performance. It is bonkers. Alright, this is what I grew up with. This is what I think this was the first movie I saw, the remake. I absolutely love this movie. This is probably my favorite of the series. Jessica Biel is in this, kind of in her prime. She was so gorgeous in this movie. But yeah, I love the tone of this. I love Leatherface in this. I love Arlie Hermy, the sheriff in this. So yeah, overall, I love this remake. My favorite of the series. And then you got kind of a continuation of the outside artwork there on the disc. Absolutely love love the remake. Now we got the prequel to the remake. I actually love this movie too. Really kind of gory, and it's a prequel, but I still have a lot of fun. Arlie Hermy's back in this, the same guy who plays Leatherface is in this. So yeah, this is actually a Canadian Blu-ray release. For some reason, I don't think they released an English version of this, or like a US version. I had to get it from Canada. I don't know if that's still true today, because this is an older Blu-ray release, but it plays just fine. You got a continuation on the disc there. Oh, that's kind of funny. On the inside, you have like the Spanish language. I think it's Spanish, but of course I kept it English. I'm in the US, so. But there's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the beginning. Another movie I love in the series. Love this movie. All right, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, or Texas Chainsaw 3D. This movie's technically terrible, but I still get a good time out of this. It's like so bad it's good, and you got Alexander Daddario in here looking gorgeous as hell. So this was, they did the direct sequel to the original route, which they kind of keep doing now on this series, but I like the lenticular cover a lot. So yeah, bad movie, but I think it's enjoyable somewhat. So, and it's cool because it's the 3D and the Blu-rays on the same disc, so you could watch this on Blu-ray 3D. So that's cool that you could watch both versions on here. But yeah, awesome cover. Do your thing, cuz. All right, now we got like the prequel to the original Leatherface. Kind of one of the weakest movies in the series for me. It's okay, but yeah, it's definitely far from anywhere near the top for the franchise. But and you got kind of different disc art on the inside there. So yeah, so there is Leatherface. I wish they would do I wish Netflix would release a 2022 Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I thought that was a decent time too. I would love for them to release that on Blu-ray to complete the physical media collection of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, so there's all my Texas Chainsaw Massacres on Blu-ray. A half of a good franchise, I think. I think there's a few, like a classic movie, the remake, and a prequel I love, and one or two other fun movies, and then a couple bad movies. This franchise is kind of, as a franchise, kind of a weak franchise, and like timeline-wise, it like starts over so much, but yeah. Now guys, hit that like and subscribe button if you love all things horror, and coming up, I will be doing my Friday the 13th Blu-ray collection, and then in the month of October with my Halloween Blu-ray and 4K collection. So yeah, I will be seeing you guys really soon. I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.